There is a photograph, a simple phone selfie of the Joshi family, faces glowing with hope, seated on an airplane. In that single frame you can see the excitement of a new beginning, the nervous energy of a family about to step into the unknown. The airplane hums quietly in the background, but their smiles are loud with possibility. In that frame, Prateek, a software engineer with dreams bigger than borders. Komi, a doctor who set aside her career for her family's future. And their 3 children, all smiles and anticipation, each carrying their own hopes for what lies ahead. Their eyes shine with the promise of adventure and the courage it takes to leave everything familiar behind. The window shows a sliver of the world. They're leaving behind a patchwork of memories and places they once called home. Their bags, tucked in the overhead bin, are packed with more than just clothes. Inside are cherished keepsakes, family photos, and handwritten notes, all the little pieces of a life they hope to rebuild elsewhere. Every item is a symbol of their dreams and the sacrifices made to chase them. This was their moment, years of sacrifice, tearful goodbyes, and careful planning, all leading to this flight to London. The airport was filled with hugs that lingered, promises to call, and the silent hope that this leap of faith would be worth it. For the Joshis, this journey was more than a relocation. It was the culmination of countless dreams and late-night conversations. The children's uniforms were ready, neatly folded and packed, their hearts set on a new life. They imagined new friends, new classrooms, and the thrill of discovering a world so different from their own. Their laughter echoed with excitement, and their innocence made the future seem bright and boundless. The parents' faces held relief and pride. They had made it. Years of hard work and uncertainty had brought them to this moment, and for a brief time the weight of their struggles seemed to lift. They looked at each other, knowing they had given their children a chance at something better. But life is fragile. We make plans, draw maps, and believe the future is ours to claim. We imagine every detail, convinced that careful preparation can protect us from the unexpected. Yet the world has its own plans, and sometimes even the best-laid paths can vanish in an instant. The Joshi family's map was perfect. New schools, a new home, adventures ahead. They had researched neighborhoods, chosen schools, and pictured themselves exploring new parks and city streets. Every plan was a promise to each other, a belief that together they could build a new life from scratch. But the map is not the territory. In a single shattering moment, their plane fell from the sky. All the dreams, the plans, the laughter, they were gone in an instant, replaced by silence and heartbreak. The future they had imagined was lost forever, leaving only memories behind. All their tomorrows vanished. The selfie remains, a testament to a future that never arrived. That single image, once filled with hope, now holds the weight of everything that could have been. It is a silent witness to love, ambition, and the fragility of life. It's a reminder. Life's most beautiful moments are heartbreakingly brief. We hold on to them, frame them in memory, and cherish them for as long as we can, never knowing how precious and fleeting they truly are. For 6 long years, London was more than just a city for Prateek Joshi. It was a promise shimmering on the horizon, a beacon of hope that kept him moving forward through every challenge. Night after night he worked late, building a future for his family from afar, while Komi, a dedicated doctor, made the difficult choice to step away from her career, all for the sake of their shared dream of a new life together. They dismantled the life they had built in India, selling treasured belongings, packing memories into boxes, and saying tearful goodbyes to the people and places that had shaped them. The children left behind their friends, their school, and the only home they'd ever known, their hearts full of hope and stories of red buses and clock towers, imagining the adventures that awaited them in a distant land. Every detail was checked and rechecked, every sacrifice weighed and made, as the family pored over paperwork and travel plans, determined to make sure nothing would stand in the way of their reunion. The final day arrived at last, An empty house echoing with memories, suitcases lined up by the door, and plane tickets clutched tightly in hand, the culmination of years of waiting and longing. They believed with all their hearts that they'd earned this new beginning, a chance to start over together, in a place where dreams could finally take root. Years of patience, responsibility, and unwavering faith had led them to this moment as they stepped into the unknown, ready to embrace whatever the future might hold. The waiting was finally over. The dream they had nurtured for so long was at last within reach, and every step felt like a victory. But dreams, no matter how carefully built or fiercely protected, are never guaranteed. Life can change in an instant, and even the best laid plans can unravel. The Joshi family stepped forward, full of hope, not knowing that this journey would be their last together as they had imagined. Sometimes, despite all our efforts and sacrifices, the future we work for never comes. And in those moments, we are left to pick up the pieces and find meaning in the journey itself. We're all planners, architects of futures that exist only in our minds. Each day we sketch out the days ahead, mapping out what we hope will be a perfect sequence of events. We imagine the milestones, the celebrations, the moments when everything will finally fall into place. The Joshi family had a perfect blueprint, every step carefully considered, the right job, the right time, every detail in place. They traded thousands of ordinary moments for the promise of an extraordinary tomorrow, believing that happiness was just around the corner, waiting for them if only they followed the plan. We all do this, postponing joy, saving the good dishes, rushing through bedtime stories. We set aside laughter and connection, telling ourselves there will be time for that later. We prepare for a life we're not yet living, waiting for a cue that may never come, hoping that one day we'll finally feel ready to enjoy what we have. The tragic truth is that the future is an illusion, a concept, not a place we can ever truly reach. Only this moment is real, this breath, this heartbeat, the sun on your face. The present is all we ever truly possess, and it slips away while we wait for something more. The Joshi family's plan was flawless, but life does not follow our scripts. No matter how carefully we prepare, the world has its own ideas, and sometimes our plans unravel in ways we never expected. Their story asks, in chasing a perfect tomorrow, are we missing the imperfect, precious today? Life is wild, unpredictable, and indifferent to our best-laid plans. Sometimes the most beautiful moments are the ones we never planned for, the ones that catch us by surprise. Don't let your life be a rehearsal for a future that may never arrive. Embrace the messiness, the uncertainty, and the beauty of now, because this moment is the only one that truly belongs to you. Life hangs by a thread, though we often pretend it's a sturdy rope. We build routines, make plans, and trust in tomorrow's certainty. The Joshi family's story reveals how quickly that thread can snap. Years of planning and dreaming unraveled in minutes, their world vanished in an instant. We like to believe tragedy happens elsewhere, but the universe is indifferent to our plans. Accidents, illness, sudden loss, these can strike anyone, anytime. The stability we feel is an illusion. The ground can shake, the sky can fall. Their final selfie was taken in a moment of absolute certainty. Minutes later, nothing was certain. Their story is a lesson. Life is a delicate dance on a high wire. Move with awareness, grace, and gratitude for every single step. Cherish the present, for it can unravel without warning. So many of us live in a waiting room, always postponing happiness for a future milestone. Prateek and Komi spent 6 years apart, enduring loneliness and missed moments, believing greater joy awaited in London. They postponed birthdays, school plays, and daily joys for a reward that never came. We all fall into this trap, enduring today for a better tomorrow that may never arrive. What if the waiting room is the only room there is? The Joshi family was finally called, only to find their appointment cancelled. Joy is not a reward for suffering. Happiness is not a distant destination. It's here now in laughter, sunlight, coffee, and presence. We must learn to find happiness in living, not waiting. Walk out of the waiting room. Start your life today. Don't let joy be something you postpone. Time is our most valuable currency. How are we spending it? We give our best hours to work and distractions, leaving scraps for those we love. Prateek traded years of presents for a future he thought was secure. But time isn't like money. You can't save it or earn it back. The moments missed, scraped knees, school awards, quiet evenings are gone forever. They believed they'd have a lifetime to make up for lost time, not knowing their account would close without warning. Their story is a wake-up call. How are you spending your precious, non-refundable moments? The best investment is time with loved ones. Be present, listen, create memories now. Take the trip, play the game, have the conversation. Don't assume you'll have tomorrow. Spend your time lavishly on those who matter most. Don't leave your riches in the bank. We all carry unspoken words, apologies, gratitude, love, waiting for the perfect moment. We assume there will be time, that our loved ones will always be there to hear us. Prateek and Komi's final months were filled with logistics, but did they say everything in their hearts? This tragedy reminds us. Say the words now. The perfect moment is a myth. The perfect moment is now. Call your mother, text an old friend, tell your partner what they mean to you. Don't assume they know. Unspoken words leave a silence filled with regret. Life is unpredictable. We don't know which conversation will be our last. Let their story unlock your voice. Say what matters. Empty your pockets of heavy stones. Let your heart be light. We're taught to plan for the future, to treat the present as a rehearsal for happiness yet to come. The Joshi family's dream was beautiful, but their focus on tomorrow cost them their today. 6 years of separation, daily joys sacrificed for a prize they never claimed. Their story warns us, don't delay life. Someday is a thief that steals our time and joy. The time to live, to be happy, to love is now. This moment is the only gift you're guaranteed. Savor it, use it. Do something today your future self will thank you for. Don't wait for life to happen. Go out and happen to life. Live your dreams in the messy, beautiful present. It's the only place life truly exists. When life ends, what remains? Not money, titles, or possessions. What matters is the love we gave and received, the memories we created, the laughter and connection. The Joshi family's story is a tragedy, but also a gift, a chance to ask, what really matters to me? In chasing the future, have I forgotten to cherish the present and those I love? Their final selfie is a testament togetherness was what mattered most. Let their legacy awaken us to live with urgency, passion and love. Every day is a miracle. Every moment with loved ones is a gift. Don't wait for tragedy to remind you of life's fragility. Live with gratitude and purpose, now. The Joshi family's journey ended too soon, but their story can inspire a new way of living. In the end, love is all there is.